Welcome to Heroes of the Storm today. Going to be just some casual after work matches. Just going to chat, have some fun, talk to people, see what's going on today. So if you're in for some deep philosophical conversations, this is not the right place. If you're here for just chilling, watching some fun games, and chatting with whatever, then this is the right place for you. So welcome in and happy... Well, we're streaming on a Tuesday right now, but who knows? You're watching this from the glorious future, so maybe Wednesday or Sunday or whatever it may be. Excuse me. So welcome everyone. I am playing Malfurion because I have a quest to do healers, so I am going to be stuck healing my team. Luckily, Malfurion can do decent damage, so I'm going to go DPS because... Let's break some molds and play however we want to. So my team is Greymane, Muradin, Hanzo, and Murky, and we're fighting Lucio, Stitches, Imperius, Vala, and Nova. Not a great matchup for me, but it is what it is. And we'll grab our DPS talent, and we'll start the DPSing. Really thinking about last couple days. I've really been thinking about getting my drone license. So have any of you out there ever done that? Have any of you gotten your drone licenses and actually sold drone services? Because I know in order to take professional photos and sell them for real estate agencies and all that, you have to have a license. So wonder if anyone out there's actually done that, whether or not it's worth it with the license or not. Let's see, grab some easy stacks, heal some people up, because it looks like a ton of fun. Like I got a potential job coming up where I'm trying to become a drone pilot, so I'm hoping that will be a job well worth it. But I don't know. Seems like people do make those jobs, make those sales independently. So hopefully, if I get the license, I can make some money off of it. I know some people do ooh, can we get her? Can we get her? No, almost. Welcome in, Dragon Ghost. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday night. How's it going? I know some people get some commissions, but I'm just wondering how good those commissions actually are. Like how often people actually get them is what I'm really curious about. Dexter, welcome in, Dexter. How's it going this evening? Hopefully you are doing well as well. It's good to see you all. Glad you're all here on a night. Usually my nights are kind of dead. Usually there's not a whole lot of people here, so it's good to see a whole bunch of familiar and friendly faces, not places, faces. We are not doing so hot so far tonight. You're doing well? That's good to hear. I'm doing well as well. I'm kind of burnt out. Going to the office is exhausting work. Very exhausting work. So it can definitely get frustrating driving in traffic. Not gonna lie, you're half drunk and angry at Pokemon. Did a shiny get away, or what happened on Pokemon? Alright, that's not good. Let's heal up. Heal up. Okay, let's go back. Heard a knock, thought was the cat. You have the day off today, so you're just chilling? That is good. I thought you said you were working a whole bunch this week, so you must be exhausted as well, probably, at this point. Because, I know it's not, hard work to sit in traffic, but, man, sitting in traffic for hours on end makes you so tired. Oh, Sone's here. Welcome in, Sone. How's it going? No shinies tonight? You're still playing Legend Arceus? At least dinner was good? What did you have for dinner? Emmy made, stuffed peppers tonight, which are always delicious. Super delicious. This doesn't look good for us. Doesn't look good. It's good to see you, Soan. Can you still not talk, or... I know you've been having some issues with that.
This realm will be mine, and mine alone.
You had fried shrimp and mac and cheese. That sounds half good. I'm not a fan of shrimp, so can't say that the shrimp sounds good, but the rest of it sounds good. Oh, that's not good. Not good. Out of position. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the bit, Zone. Welcome in. Love those sound alerts. You went out to eat and you spent half the day with a friend? What'd you eat for dinner? Where'd you go out to eat? Ooh, let's see. Heal Grain Main up.
We must retreat.
Do that. Get the stacks. Okay. Get some more free stacks. That's not good. You went to a Mexican restaurant and had vegetarian fajitas? Now that sounds good. We've kind of made it a weekly tradition that we always go to a local Mexican restaurant for lunch after our class on Saturdays, and we go get chimichangas, and it's been a pretty good tradition and pretty delicious. So vegetarian fajitas sounds wonderful, especially on vegetarian days. Because those vegetarian Fridays still get to me every now and then when it's like, what are we going to eat? Because we're not allowed to eat a whole bunch. But vegetarian fajitas would be a good one to add to the list. Oh, there we go. I think last Friday was a fast day, so I pretty much only had one meal. It was a lot of rice from what I remember. I know vegetarian food doesn't have to be boring, but I'm not great at vegetarian food yet, so I'm going to adjust my camera there. Excuse me. Need to get my green screen set back up, too. It's all, you can see all the mess behind me. I might have booked another wedding, though. I got another person potentially interested in hiring me to do photography for their wedding, which, it's kind of a long shot. It's up to their wife whether or not they want to choose me or not, but I really hope they do because that sounds super exciting to get another wedding. It was so good they gave you too much you couldn't finish it all. I saw some people were talking about that online that thank you for the bit again, Zone. That American restaurants have like double servings of regular restaurants, and to help you feel like you get value for your food. How much would I charge for a wedding? So I'm doing my first wedding ever this month, and because it's my first wedding ever, I put a discount on it. So I'm shooting the whole wedding for there I go. I'm shooting the whole wedding for $400, which is way cheaper than most weddings. Most weddings start at about 1,000 and can go up from there to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, depending on what kind of pictures you want and if you want videography and different things. So I really underpriced myself because I really didn't have any experience with it. So since they were giving me a chance and trusting me with it, I gave them a discount to show my appreciation for that. If I did another wedding and with one under my belt, I think I'd raise my prices up just a little bit. I still want to do budget for people. I still want to make sure that, that option is there for people. So it would probably be around $600 for the next wedding if I do one, probably somewhere in there. What about graduation photos? Oh, definitely. I would love to do graduation photos. I haven't done any of those yet either, but I really want to. It's another thing I would love to get some experience in doing. Because the more good you get at photos, the more opportunities you have. So That's crazy for pictures. Your price is way more realistic, even with no experience. Wedding photography has gone up, and that's the wedding tax in general, right? Like, excuse me. You throw a wedding in from something, and it's instantly way, way more expensive. Like, oh, a card, that's $1. A wedding card, that's $10. Like, they instantly put a huge tax on if you say wedding. Oh, it's catering, that'll be $500. Wedding catering, that's $2,500. Like, absolutely crazy. I don't know why. Don't know why they charge so much for it, other than the reason that they can get away with it. Dexter, Sohn says that Sohn still can't talk. I really don't know what's causing Sohn to not be able to talk. I'll double check my settings once I'm out here, but I really don't know what's causing that error, because that's been going for a while. I don't know why Sohn can't talk. You're graduating next May. I want to hire someone for that. Oh, well, I'd definitely love to come out and do that. Hopefully I'm still a photographer then. May is kind of far away, but I definitely want to do more work. It's what I want to do for a living, right? So I am open to any and all jobs. Let's see, what talent do I want? Let's take the slow. There we go. Okay, get some healing going. Can't believe you're graduating that soon. Like, I know it feels like it's forever away, but really May is not super far away. That's coming right up. Are you excited for it? Are you ready for it?
The time is now. Claim
Ooh, we're doing good. We're doing good. How much do senior picks run nowadays? Oh, that's a tough question. Because the photography, again, it can go all up and down the gambit. Like, I've seen some senior photo packages that are like $100, $200 budget photography, and I've seen some senior packages that are over $1,000. That's like, 10 different locations and 50 outfits and the whole 9 yards. So you can go as much or as little as you want with photography, and you can usually find someone in all the budget price ranges. Again, it's nuts how much you can get for photos, for the cost for photos on some things. Sohn says they've tried everything and it's still not working. I really don't know what's causing it, but I will definitely check once I'm done with this match to see if there's anything I can do to help, because I don't know if maybe somehow the thing got banned. I don't know. I'll check after this match. You're excited but also nervous. I definitely understand why you'd be nervous. Like, once you're done, it's all you know. Like, schooling, especially if you went right into college after doing high school, it's like all you know is schooling. So what do you do if your whole world is schooling? You don't know anything else, right? Thank you for the cheering, Zone. I appreciate that. Maybe you're weird, but you think most of that stuff is so worthless. It's, I wouldn't call it worthless, but there's definitely, it just depends on what you value, right? Some people don't put any value into photography, so of course everything sounds overpriced. And other people, have a huge want for having photography and having photos and being able to, like, capture moments and all that. So it just kind of depends on what you put your value into, I suppose. But I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, but I definitely understand why you would think, like, wedding photography and stuff is overpriced, because that certainly feels that way. Dragon Ghost, you want to invite me and Emmy out to your graduation? Would love to do that. I don't know what next May looks like. I couldn't say that I know what that looks like, but I'd definitely love to try and see if we could make that. I think that would be an awesome trip. We were just talking about doing what do you call it? A vacation, like a road trip, getting away. So maybe we should start planning for that. You love photography, but not pictures of 17-year-old me. That I can definitely appreciate. I do not like old pictures of me either, so I can definitely appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sona. I'm sorry that you have to keep doing the 1-bit thing to say that you're here. I'm going to check as soon as I'm done here with this match and see if I can figure out what's going on with that, so you don't have to keep putting a penny in to say anything. You are forced to take senior pictures and college graduation pics. It's definitely less fun if you're forced to do it. I know parents are always like, oh, but you'll regret it if you don't have it. Like, I do understand that to a degree, but, well, I'm dead. It's definitely not fun if you have to. All right. I'll send you guys information when it gets closer. Definitely do. Thank you. We're going to go with the Luigi hat for the cosplay today. So we're going to go with player 2 because I am losing, so I'm in last place right now, which is the Luigi place. Excuse me. All right, we're about ready to lose this so I can check and see what's going on with Sown. But definitely love to get some information. What state are you in? Are you comfortable saying like what state it's in? I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say Georgia, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. It is the Luigi hat. You were forced to see your foes. They turned out awful. Definitely professional photos can make a huge difference. So, though I did see there was a TikTok of someone today saying that they paid a professional photographer $1,000 for a photo shoot, and they brought out an iPhone. So, and they're like, "Did I get ripped off or not?" Would you feel ripped off if you had to pay $1,000 for a photo session and they just brought out an iPhone? All right, go Murky, go. Out there's the boss. Oh, we're not out yet though. We have one life left. We can do it. Someone wants to know who my favorite Smash Brothers character is. Ooh. The character I was the best with was Fox. So if you want like best as in like who I was the best at, was definitely Fox. But who's my favorite is oh, that's really hard. Who's a favorite? There's so many good characters. I would have to say like my favorite character just to play as was Zelda or Peach. Zelda or Peach, one of those two. I think I'm going to go with Peach. Oh, this person wants to shoot me. Oh, they got me. If picture photos were good when you graduated, I would have definitely taken my own on a phone. 100%. Kids do have that awesome new luxury of cell phones taking great pictures compared to the Razr flip phones of 2009 that had like a 2 megapixel camera and everything was blurry. All right, let me check and see if I can figure out what's going on with Sown here really quick. So I'm going to Alt-Tab and leave you on a screen there for 1 second while I try and figure out what is going on so we can get Sown talking. Let's see. I can see Sown has sent some messages. But it doesn't say there's no bans. There's no timeouts, nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything anything on you, Sown. You might have to bring that up with Twitch support, because I don't see a ban on you. I don't see a moderator on you. I don't see anything that would cause you to not be able to talk. I really don't know. I'll have to maybe I'll message Twitch support once I'm done here to see if I can figure it out myself. How's Emmy? Emmy is doing pretty good. Been a little bit stressful lately. Life's kind of been stressful for all of us. As you know, the price of everything goes up. It cost me $50 to fill up my car. So, as cost of everything goes up, we're stressing a little bit about that. And I know we talked about this before, but it's just that feeling of you never have any time for yourself, right? You spend all day working a job you don't want to work, and then you're off work and you have to take care of yourself. So you got to, shower, you've got to eat, you've got to make food, you've got to take care of the house, you've got to clean, and then it's time for bed. And then you just never have time to do what you want. And I'm really blessed that Emmy does a lot of like the house stuff so that I could do what I want to do, but that leaves less time for her. Heard you having issues. Do you need help, love? Oh, thank you, Emmy. Well, Dragon Ghost wanted to know how you were doing, but also Son is in chat and wants to talk, but it says that he can't talk. Like he's been cheering and it lets him send a message when he cheers like that, but he can't like send a regular message. But I don't see like a ban. I don't see a timeout. I don't see a moderator. I don't see anything like that. So I don't know why he can't. So if you could investigate that and see, maybe you can know better than me, but I don't know why that's happening. But yeah, that's just, that's the millennial dream now, I guess, right? Is you no longer dream about winning the lottery, you dream about having 1 hour to yourself to do what you actually want to do with your life rather than having to be an adult and do all the things that you don't want to do, right? Lowering expectations. Okay, thank you, love. If Emmy hasn't shown yet, she's working on a quilt. I think she was going to actually stream the last bits of the quilt at some point this week. So stay tuned for more crafting streams from Emmy. I think she's also making some blinds. Thank you so much, Son. How's the quilt, Emmy? I think she went back out to quilting, so I don't think she'll see that. It's almost done, though. She's got like the... I'm not a quilter, so forgive me. I'm going to get all the terminology wrong, but she has like the front part of the quilt done, like the part that you look at that looks nice, and now she's putting on the like the back of the quilt and stuffing it full of the... I think it's called batting. She's like putting the batting in that makes it soft and makes it warm and all of that. So she's doing good on the quilt. It's just now it's like the hard part, like the hardest part, the most work part. So we are going to go to, there is a new festival this weekend though. They're opening up on Saturday. There's going to be a comic book festival in our town, and I'm going to go take some pictures and hopefully get some cosplay pictures of some people being superheroes and comic book characters and all that. So I'm really excited for this weekend. We get to go do that, and I think we're going to go on a hike. Yeah, well, you can see that message, Son. I see that. I think that fixed it. I can see the message now. But I'm really excited to go take some pictures at the comic book festival, hang out at the comic book festival. I'm hoping because Moon Knight is out that we'll see a lot of Moon Knights, because I've always really liked Moon Knight, so I'm really excited to see more Moon Knight. Let's go. Good to have you here, Son. Good to see you chatting again. It's been a while since we've seen you. I'm glad to have you here. If you haven't already, there's some custom emotes you can grab from my channel too if you want to use those. All right, let's hope I can play a little bit better this match than I did last match, because I did not do good last match. So let's do it. All right, fix my chair so I can lean back a little bit. Hit that guy. Nice. Got 2. Doing really good. Ooh. Maybe. See if we can get this guy. Nice. Got a good kill there. She's going to stun me. That's okay. Maybe. Nope. No luck. Yeah. I forget which one that one is. I love that art. But feel free to grab all the emotes. They're all there for you guys. I did also get a new game. I think I talked about this on my last stream, but I picked up a drone racing game that has supposedly decently realistic physics, so I can learn to do some drone racing, because I'd really love to do some more drone stuff. So I'm hoping to do some more videos on drones, do some more drone videography, and maybe even like fly some drones for some videos. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm not very good at it yet, but it's really fun. I love drones so much. I really hope that we continue to get even more stuff for drones. Oh, can I get that guy? No. We almost got that guy. Let's go. Your phone's about to die. You'll hop back in 7 minutes. See ya. All right, see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you finally got a chat. It's good to see you again. All right, that did not work out well. Trying to think of what else we've done this week. It's been a while since I've been able to stream, so I'm trying to think of what all have we talked about, what all haven't we talked about, what's new. But it's been a fairly boring week. Whenever I work in the office, it's super boring because it's just go to work, come home, and sleep all day, you know? Don't get a whole lot to actually do downtime and do fun things. Trying to think, what was there anything interesting that we did the last 3 or 4 days? Don't think there was. We almost beat Tiny Tina. I was talking to Emmy. Once we beat Tiny Tina, we might actually stream it all the way through now that we beat it and getting things going. Had a lot of work this week. It's been stressful so far. I feel you on that. That is the ultimate, like, what it feels like to be an adult right now is work stress. Hopefully it gets better for you. I hope it gets better for you. Too much stress is bad for you. That's how I got my anxiety disorder, was working so hard and stressing so much about my job and stressing so much that I was doing everything right that I ended up giving myself an anxiety disorder. So don't stress too much about your job. Definitely take it easy when you can, because it is not worth giving yourself a mental illness over someone else's profit, right? You're going to be an aunt soon? That's exciting. Do you know, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Oh, we got 2. Can we get a third one? Yes. Yes. Got him. Nice. Triple kill. See if we can take this base too. It's a girl and her name is going to be Naomi. That is wonderful. That is an adorable name. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Ooh. A lot of people here. A little too many people. Okay. Doing good. I'm also trying to find a D&D group to join. Since my Saturday group didn't work out like I thought it would, I was hoping to maybe just find a game to join to play for a little bit, but that has not gone very well for me. Because I still don't understand this. I'll never understand this, but there's some people who play Dungeons and Dragons just to live out like their adult fantasies, and it just seems so strange to me that someone would like publicly put that out there, like, I'm playing this game to do things that I can't do in real life because I would be arrested, so I want to get a bunch of strangers together so we can do it in my living room in a pretend world, but that makes it okay. Like, I will never understand why people do that or why they think that's okay. Like, it is the strangest phenomena. But I'm glad that they told me up front that that's where they're doing, so I didn't waste my time, joining a game and then experiencing that after I already joined the game, you know. So glad they didn't waste my time, but it still baffles me that people would do that. Zone's back. Welcome back, Zone. Did you get your phone charged, or did you find a charger? I also finally got to introduce my my series I've always wanted to do with the photographer, which is Christ in the Camera, where I try and, you know, just show off some of God's beauty in the world. And I finally got to put the first one of my series up, and it did actually pretty well. And I'm really excited to get to do more of it, because that's the whole, like, part of the whole reason I got into photography was to kind of show off God's wonder and splendidness. And now that I actually get to do that, it feels really good. So I'm hoping that continues to be a very wonderful series. Like, even if people don't see it, like if I don't get a whole bunch of follows or likes on it, you know, it doesn't matter too much, because it's not about likes, it's not about any of that. But it's still always nice to get a little bit of validation with that, right? So where it is, it's on my Instagram, it is on my TikTok, and it is on my YouTube channel. So it is all places. It started with a photo at the beach, so that's the first one of the Christ in the Camera series. I also have a really good one of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and I plan on doing some more tomorrow, so I will keep you up to date on that series. I also really want to do an Army Man series, but I don't know how to do it yet, but I thought that would be super fun to take pictures of Army Men. I kind of want to do, like, the idea I've been toying around with is like those old Civil War videos you'd watch in school where they like the Dear Mary, I'm in the Civil War sort of thing. You're gonna head to bed? Have a long day tomorrow? Understood. I'll see you next time, Dragon. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. But I want to do, you know, like those Civil War videos you watch in school where they're like, Dear Mary, it has been 5 days and I don't know if I'm ever going to make it back home again. And they do like that whole thing. I kind of want to do that, but like as an Army Man in the Army Men Plastic Wars. I thought that would be a hilarious video series, so I think I'm going to try and do something with that, but I don't quite know yet what or how quite to do that. So hopefully I'll have some inspiration for that soon, because I think it'd be super fun. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to. Thank you so much, Zone. Fun fact, that is my own voice. I did my own voiceovers for my my channel sounds, because I thought it would be fun to use my own stuff. That is the best I can do at being a voice actor, is a fake Macho Man Randy Savage sound. So that's about as good as I can do. All right, we are kicking their butts. They do not stand a chance. All right, gonna finish getting this thing. We're gonna win this match. Not gonna lie, I've kind of been feeling like re-upping my World of Warcraft subscription and playing World of Warcraft again, but I don't know if I want to open that can of worms. You went to the park with your nephew and dog an hour ago. We're finally teaching him fetch. That's awesome. How old is the dog? Like, is it a puppy? Or is it just a dog that's never learned regular old dog games? Okay. It's not looking great, but we can do this. We can win here, I think. Yeah, we should be able to do this. 4-month-old golden retriever. Oh, I bet that they're adorable. Little golden retrievers are super adorable, but have so much energy. Like, I know you're young and all, but I bet that dog has even more energy than all y'all. Because those dogs are high energy. Okay. Oh, we might get her. We might get her. No, almost. You know, yeah. Yeah, I bet you do know after trying to teach it fetch and play, and I bet you're exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. Oh, come on. That should have hit him. Okay, get that. Get that kill. Go up here. He almost got in a fight with a different dog? Like a real fight, or is it like a puppy fight? I know sometimes like they growl at each other and bark, but they don't like actually do anything, or was it like an actual dog fight? Because those are scary. Dogs can be very scary when they want to be. Okay, I think we're going to be able to take this tower down. As a big dog. Does the owner not having him on a leash? Because I know there's been a lot of issues with that lately about like people not putting their dogs properly on leashes and having issues with that. Okay, let's get him. Okay, let's slow him down. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shoot, that rogue came out of nowhere. They had him on a leash? Well, that's good they had him on a leash at least. No issues with that. I know some dogs are big enough, even if you have them on a leash, they'll just pull you away anyways, so. Alright, we had a good push there. You didn't have yours on a leash since they were kind of scared because the dog tried to start it. Oh, I feel bad for the dog. I know that could be scary for them and definitely scary for you too. Cats especially, like, I don't know why, but like the sounds of a cat getting in a fight, just like they trigger like something inside of me. Like that is one of the worst sounds in the world is the cat fight. Just the growling and the screaming. It just, I don't know. Something about it just like makes me feel so uncomfortable and sad. And I cannot stand to listen to cats fight. So dogs is a close second though, because you have like a lot of noise that goes with. I don't know if it's like the noise factor or what, but I definitely don't like to hear it. You miss your cat and your cat babies? We just found some kittens in our garage and had to rehome them. Like literally, we found them last night. They just randomly popped up in our garage and we had to rehome them. So they're adorable, but I can't take care of all the cats in the world. I wish I could. I wish I could afford to feed all the kitties of the world because they're all so darling and wonderful. But I can't quite afford all the cats in the world, much to my dismay. Are you going to get another cat, or are you going without a cat for a while? Do you know? Okay, give that to you. Okay. In we go. Oh, it's not good, not good. Heal everyone. You're going to stay without a cat for a little bit. Your cat passed away because they wanted to go outside. That's exactly what we fear with our cat. We have a little chubby chunk of cheese who is such a lovey little cat. He does not belong outside, and yet every time we open the door, he just books it and tries to run away. But he just... It's so frustrating, right? I hear cat fights every day. Cats are idiots. Exactly. It's like, why do you want to run outside where it's going to be hurt? We have food for you. We have water for you. We have love for you. We have everything for you. Why would you possibly want to go outside where all you're going to do is get hurt? It makes no sense. And that's just, it's what he wants so bad. I can't figure out why. You saw a dog biting the cat and the babies were scared. Oh, she was trying to protect her babies. That's super sad. Keeping your cats inside period. They're not built for the streets. Exactly, that's my point. Our cat's not built for the streets either, and yet every time we open the door, he bolts for it thinking he's going to go outside, and he's gone outside a few times against our will and gotten out, and every time he comes back super hurt, and it's like, what do you do? Like he won't stay indoors. He wants to go outside, but all he does is get hurt. Like how do you manage that? And it's just such a hard thing to manage. Because you want him to be happy, right? You want nothing but the best for your cat. But they don't understand, right? Like, I wish I could just make them understand. You have to understand, you adorable, dumb little cheese loaf, that if you go outside, you're going to get hurt. So just stay inside. Let me love you and give you food. Like, you have everything you could possibly want. Why do you want to go outside so bad? It's so frustrating. I wish you could put some sense into them, but you can't. You cannot reason with cats. They are without a doubt the most unreasonable creatures on this earth, I think. I say that with quite a lot of confidence, because I cannot think of anything more unreasonable than a cat right now. Miss Candy and Jake, was that the kitties' names? Candy and Jake? Honestly, when you say Jake, the first thing I think of is Adventure Time, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. All right, we're back in it. Back in it. Nice shot. Candy was the mom and Jake was the baby. Oh. I'm sorry. It does get better with time. I know people will say that, the time heals all wounds. It definitely does get better with time, but I don't think you'll ever completely not miss them, because they just become such a part of your family and of your world and all that, right? Like, yours don't even try to go roam the streets. They just go on the deck or porch, but still, that's as far as they ever get. Do you have a catio? Because I think that's what we need to get, is a catio. Those are all the rage right now. I would build one, but honestly, I have no idea how to build stuff. I am not one of those DIY millennials. Miss your hamster that died in 2018, you get it. Yeah, our cat passed away not long ago ourselves, and that was a very, very hard thing. It's an important life lesson, but it's not a good one for sure. So, well, I mean, it is and it's not, right? You had a cat that had beef with your family. There are some cats that just have an attitude, that have it out for you, so I get that as well. And that's one of those things I'll never understand. People who say, like, oh, well, all cats are the same. Like, I've had so many cats throughout my life, and they have so much personality. Wait, the one that was always on the window? Yeah, Sunny. He was always coming in the window when he wasn't supposed to, because that means he ran outside. And, like, when I'm rushing to get out the door in the morning, he just runs and he bolts, because he knows if I catch him, he's going back inside. So he runs and runs and runs, and then I can't catch him, and then I got to go to work, and it's like, what do you do? So he'll come back. He's been gone for a day or two, and he always comes back. No, Sunny hasn't passed away. It was another kitty. Her name was Gracie. We've had her since she was a baby. She was like 10 or 11, so it was, nearing her time. But no, Sunny is young still. He's about 2, 3, maybe 4. So he's got plenty left in him if he will stop running outside and getting himself hurt. But that's why I want him to stay inside, and he refuses. I really want him to stay inside. I don't think I've talked about Gracie very much. She was more Emmy's cat at first, but we've had her since she was a kitten, and we had her, like I said, for 10, 11, 12 years, so she was a big part of our life. We basically had her for a huge portion of our adult life, so living without her was hard at first, right? Because that's all we knew for our adult life, but that's the curse of animals, right? They pass before you, so inevitably you have to see them go, and it's heartbreaking. We also had another one named Hendrix, but he was fully an outdoor kitty. Like, he ran outside one day and just never came back, and occasionally he would come back for food, but he would stay inside for maybe an hour or two, and then he would just run outside again because he belonged to the streets, I suppose. Though we always tried to force him to come inside on Halloween because black cats and Halloween don't necessarily mix. Which I heard someone say that that's a like it's a myth that more cats aren't injured on Friday the 13th or on Halloween than any other day, but it's one of those things where like I don't care if it is a myth, like I don't want to take a risk with it because it seems like a pointless risk to take on gambling with your cat, you know, so there we go. Your cats are slowly learning not to dart out. I won't abuse them, of course, but they know what the door squeeze feels like. Point of turtles. Oh, point of view turtles, what you mean about that? I mean, that's definitely true. There are some tortoises that can live like 110, 150 years, right? So I guess the turtles make the perfect pet. My Little Pony was right after all, I guess. All right, I think I got time for one more game. Let's do one more. I wanted to do the Pokemon game and finish up the Pokemon run, but I haven't finished leveling up yet, and I don't want you guys to have to sit there and be bored while I'm leveling, but I really want to finish the Pokemon run and see if we can actually beat that one or not. All right, we're switching to the Army Man. Your cousin has a turtle? That's pretty cool. What's the turtle's name? Is it named after one of the Ninja Turtles? I know that's not original, but that's like the best names for turtles, right? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the bit. It's named Chipita? Okay, I can get behind that. Chipita. Kind of on topic with that name because it's close. Chinchillas, man. I love chinchillas. I don't think I could ever care for one because they require, from what I've seen, a decent amount of work and care. But chinchillas are like the cutest things in the world. Try to do it with a Mexican accent and then you got it. I don't think I have an accent like that. I can roll my R's, but that's about it. Don't want to get caught in 4K doing a stereotypical accent, so I'm not even going to try. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight, by the way. It was a long day. This always makes me feel so energized to get to hang out with friends and just do some streaming and all that. Your brother's girlfriend just bought a ferret in their apartment? No, ma'am. That's a whole nother thing, right? Ferrets are energetic, mischievous. I know they have a smell, but I know that like they are a ton of fun. Like every video I've seen of ferrets, they are just like these chaotic little wiggly noodles of fun. So I can understand why people get them, but I don't have the patience or know how, I think, to handle a ferret, but they are pretty adorable. All right, let's win one more game, and then I'm going to go to bed.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
I like them too, but I don't want one. I could do a guinea pig, though. Guinea pigs are pretty adorable. But, I mean, I would take a chinchilla if I could get one. Chinchillas are just so floofy and adorable. And again, they have so much personality. Like, I've seen... There's like 5 or 6 different chinchilla accounts on TikTok that I know about, and every one of those chinchillas is just so different. You wouldn't think they have all this personality, but they really do. Your friend has one. We go to the park sometimes to play with him. That's pretty cool. Go play with the ferret. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Shoot. Heal you. Nope. Shoot. You have to get guinea pigs in a group because they get lonely. I think most rodents do too, right? Most in that family get lonely. You got to have them in pairs of some sort. I'm pretty sure that's true for most. I think most animals, right? Like in Sweden, it's against the law to just buy one. I've heard that as well. That a lot of countries have done that because they get so lonely, like they can literally die of loneliness. So they make you get them in pairs, at the very least. It scares us when he gets near the road. Like it's not a road that a lot of cars go by, but they still come. Yeah, exactly. Like the danger's always there, right? So, ooh, we're in trouble here. In a lot of trouble.
I've been healed.
Okay. Go ahead and heal up. Heal. No, no. Come on.
Regrow.
Not having a lot of luck so far this match. By the way, what's the point and what game is this? So this is Heroes of the Storm. It is a battle arena MOBA type game, and the objective is to destroy the enemy's main core here before they destroy yours. So they got to destroy these forts, and you win by taking the objectives, and you can get the objectives by, knocking people out of the match so that they can't do things and things like that. So it's a really fun game. It's free to play. It's been out since like 2016. I really enjoy it. It's kind of a dead game now. Not as many people play it, but it's good for a nice, just relaxing, kind of doing whatever you want. You seriously don't believe that isn't Randy Savage? That is all me. That is I made for one of my games that I really enjoyed playing. My favorite character I ever played, his name was Lucha Lobo, and he was a what do you call it? A luchador werewolf. And it was just such a silly idea, but a fun idea. And so I needed to have a voice when he came on. So I was like, oh, well, I could do that. That'll be the voice of Lucha Lobo. So I have worked on that one. That is basically the only voice I can do is that one. I don't even know if you count it as a voice because it does sound like someone else's voice. So I guess it's more of a impersonation than it is a voice, but that is all me. See if I can do it in a second here. It takes a little bit to summon and muster it up. You want to get a rabbit? Looks like Peter Rabbit. I heard that rabbits actually make super good pets. I've heard a lot about rabbits being really fun pets, just like cats. They're curious. They do fun things. They're energetic. I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Nicely done.
See, let's get some potions going. Oh, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Nice. No. Come on. Come on. Nope. Man. Nope, no luck. Man. Frustrating. But yeah, I hear rabbits are pretty adorable and fun pets, so I totally understand why people get rabbits. Oh, we're back in it. Would I try a horror game for Alive? Depends on the horror game, but maybe. Oh, yeah. I do enjoy horror games in theory. I enjoy watching horror movies, but horror games sometimes are too scary. Silent Hill, that is the epitome of too scary. I don't know if I could get through Silent Hill, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I could get through Silent Hill. Been watching a lot of Phasmophobia recently. I enjoy that game a lot. That was one of the games that Emmy and I wanted to stream because we were ghost hunters for a while there, and we thought it'd be fun to like stream the game and compare it to what it's like to be a real ghost hunter. Because that game's pretty fun. It is a really fun game. I still have Freddy's to get through too, though, so I've got at least one horror game on the back burner. The Rec Room VR one, you almost threw your Oculus. That was a lot of fun, though. Excuse me. Okay, let's do that. I don't know why this guy is chasing this guy, but okay. Go over here. Our team is getting wrecked. Come on, come on. Get the healing. There you go. Hey, we actually did something. I want to do more VR stuff too. I know someone was suggesting that I play Skyrim, and I thought it would be super fun to play Skyrim in VR. So I think I might do that. Would you like to play VR in 2 weeks? Because I have a lot of work to do, so I can't do it on weekends. Maybe. I also have a lot of work lately, so I'm going to be filming a wedding coming up, shooting a wedding. So I'm going to be super busy with some photography stuff for the next few weeks, and then I got edit all the. I fully anticipate for the wedding that I'm going to at least take 1,500, 2,000 photos, and then having to edit all of those. Like, I know that I'm going to be busy for a few weeks after the wedding with photo editing, so I'm going to be busy with that for a little bit. But luckily, things are going to slow down next month. I think June's going to be a good month for a vacation. We want to rent. There's a hotel that we love to go to that has a hot tub on the balcony. We really want to rent the hot tub and sit on the beach on the hot tub, but I just don't. It's always packed so full. Like, I don't think we're going to get to go, but I really hope we can, because I really, really enjoy going there, and I really want to go again. It is a lot of photos, but it's like my first wedding ever, and I don't want to miss a shot, and I don't want to like disappoint my clients, right? I don't want them to be like, oh, we hired you and you missed, the most important shot, and now our wedding is ruined forever because we can't ever get those shots again. So I'm really, really afraid of that happening. So I want to take as many photos as possible to ensure that that does not happen, because how do you even deal with that? Like, what do you do? What do you do when you can't redo the wedding, right? If you mess up the wedding shots, that's it. It's a one and done sort of thing. You can't have them redo the wedding, right? So I'm absolutely kind of terrified of shooting the first wedding for that exact reason, because like, if you ruin someone's wedding, how do you recover from that? And what do you even say? Sorry that I didn't get the most important wedding shot. I guess you don't have to pay me, but I mean, you're never going to get those photos, so it's kind of terrifying. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little terrified of it. Like, I know I'm a good photographer, and I know that I can get the shots, but you never know what's going to happen in the field, right? So they get divorced and get married. I mean, that is definitely one option, but I'd rather avoid them having to get that pain, you know? I don't want them to have to get remarried, just get the wedding photos. Let's grab this. Okay, put him to sleep. There we go. Okay, I think that was a good play. Not confident on that. Too much paperwork. Exactly. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. They remade the Fairly Odd Parents. I saw that. I did see. I did see that they remade the Fairly Odd Parents. Is it any good? Have you watched it? Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Are we getting it? Did we get that one? Did we lose that one? I can't tell what happened that time around. There we go, there we go. Sorry, I see you sent a message, but it's going to take me just 1 second here. Okay, we lost that objective. There's no Timmy. What? How can you have the Fairly Odd Parents without Timmy? The show is about Timmy. That's what the intro says, that he's an average kid. All these reboots, man. Okay. You guys are doing good. Okay. Got a kid named Roo? Ro? Like Kanga and Roo from Winnie the Pooh? Like Roo? Or... And then his sister? I saw something about the sister. I did see something about that. Well, let's waddle away. Don't remember the name, to be honest. That is okay. I also watched the SpongeBob reboot, and it was like, why? Why did you make this? Especially because it was like against the creator's wishes, right? Like they didn't want a SpongeBob shoot off to be made, and then they made the Camp Coral, and it was... I don't know. I don't know. Like, at all. I'm trying to think of what reboots they've made recently that were good, but I really can't think of any, like, reboots they've made recently that were, like, really, really good. Oh, that was a waste. They messed it up. It definitely sounds like they did. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. And we're down. SpongeBob didn't meet Sandy or Patrick or basically anybody like that. I get that they want to, like, make it for the next generation, right? Like, I hear that they're going to make it so the new Pokemon show doesn't have Ash in it, because, like, Ash was our Pokemon trainer for, like, when we started with Pokemon in the 90s, so I kind of get it to a degree that it's time for something new for the next generation to have, you know, their thing. I get it to a degree, but, like, how can you have Pokemon without Ash? How can you have Fairly Odd Parents without Timmy? How can you have SpongeBob without Patrick, SpongeBob, and Sandy? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I guess we're watching the boring part. Here's the exciting part. Here's where we're losing. And maybe we're gonna pull out of this. Nope. GG. All right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. I think it is time for me to start getting ready for bed. So I appreciate y'all coming to hang out, coming to have some fun. And I probably won't stream anymore. Well, I won't be streaming tomorrow morning, but I might stream in the evening on Thursday or Friday. So keep a lookout for the next stream. Thank you for hanging out and have a good night. We'll see you next time.